Good evening. I am Patrick Jansa. I am going to be Vanessa's physical therapy this evening, and we are going to be performing the Astrand submaximal test. So Vanessa's been warming up for about 3 minutes at 25 watts, and she's been trying to keep the bike at about 50 RPM, revolutions per minute. So a bit about Vanessa. She is in the low cardiovascular risk status because she has no risk factors. She is also well conditioned because she trains regularly. So we're going to bump her up to 75 watts in a second here. Her resting values were 72 beats per minute for her heart rate, which is within the normal values. And her blood pressure was 118/78, also within the normal value, so it is safe to start the test. Before we began, we adjusted the bike up to Vanessa's greater trochanter. And since she is just about done with her warm-up, we are going to bump her up to 75 watts. Perfect. All right, Vanessa, I want you to try and keep it at about 50 revolutions per minute there. Perfect. And in about 2 minutes, I am going to take your heart rate, your blood pressure, and your RPE, which is your rate of perceived exertion.
That's great.
Is everything feeling okay so far?
Feels good, yep.
Perfect. All right. So Vanessa is cruising, keeping it right in that area we want her to. And we will see how she progresses. We are looking for her submax steady state of about 115 to 162 beats per minute for her heart rate. That's the range we want. And we're going to look for, we're going to stop the test when the submax steady state heart rate is within 5 beats per minute within that range. Just about 30 more seconds here. Still doing all right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right, so to take your blood pressure, I'm just going to have you rest your arm on my shoulder here, just like that. Excellent. Excellent. You can go ahead and relax. Hold that for me. All right, so Vanessa's diastolic and systolic blood pressure stayed within the range that we were looking for. So she had an increase up to about 130/76. 130/76, perfect. And now I'm just going to grab your heart rate really quick. Perfect. All right, Vanessa's heart rate increased to about 102 beats per minute. Is everything still feeling okay?
Yep.
How would you rate yourself on your rate of perceived exertion?
Probably somewhat hard.
Somewhat hard? Okay.
Yeah.
About 13.
Yeah.
All right. You're doing great. So we're just going to go a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to remeasure and see if you hit your steady state yet. And that will be when your heart rate is between 115 and 162. Good. Everything going okay today?
Yeah, it's been a good day.
You're not stressed out?
Not too
Normal
stressed.
values?
Yeah.
Good.
No, good.
It's almost Thanksgiving break, so
It is. Things
time
are
to see your
looking up.
family. Good.
Yep.
Well, you're doing awesome. Staying right in that 50 revolution per minute as well. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead grab another blood pressure from you. See how your blood pressure is responding. Again, you can just rest your arm on the shoulder. Very nice. So that was 138 over 74. I'll grab a heart rate from you as well. Excellent. Very good. All right, so Vanessa's heart rate is now up to 120, which is officially in her submax steady state. So I'm actually going to take one more value here after I get her RPE and see if she stays in that submax steady state. What would you put your RPE at?
Still at about somewhat hard.
Still somewhat hard, so 13. All right, Vanessa, I'm going to take one more quick blood pressure. Excellent. So right now you're about 140 over 74 still. Perfect. All right. One more heart rate. Excellent. All right, Vanessa, your heart rate was 124. So we'll do your RPE really quick.
Still somewhat hard.
Still somewhat hard, hanging out at that 13, 14 level. So because Vanessa has now been in her submax steady state with 120 and 124, heart rate within 5 beats per minute, we are okay to stop the test. We've reached the submax steady state. So I'm going to bump Vanessa down to 25 watts, and we are just going to do about 3 minutes of cool down. After those 3 minutes, I'm going to take Vanessa's blood pressure, heart rate, and RPE one more time. But other than that, it was a very successful test. Great job, Vanessa.
Thanks.